I have I've written a summary.
Hello.
Well done.
I've written a summary for you guys because it's
Oh,
been a while and I want to hit the highlights before
I need a
we
summary even when it hasn't been a while, so
and
thank you.
yeah, we need a highlights and we need a setup for Madison and Kyle.
exactly.
Yeah.
We'll get into it.
Are we recording, by the way?
Oh yeah, they needed to do their. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, that's
Yep.
gonna be a thing. It's
So-
gonna be an interesting thing.
I'm going to start from you guys talked to the bunnies.
Mm.
After that,
Yes, we
Oh,
did.
you agreed to kill the beast of the wood.
I
And-
don't know about that
Which
one.
we did not.
You guys kind of agreed, which is
Oh,
why
I was
they let
totally
you go.
down. I wanted to kill this bastard.
And I have a lot to go through. So, what you learned is that he changed his size and he doesn't have a good sense of smell. In return, they let you leave their encampment and stuff. You spent the night in their dimension at the tree, and you learned that Shasha was not your average human, and that the rabbits claimed her to be a witch.
Turns out she shared a density with a duck.
Then we have Jared created 3 glass vials of smell. You gave one to the bunnies, and you gave one to Chris.
Correct.
Then you guys started to leave the forest, and you did not interact with the Leshy. On your way away, you passed by a house and came across a guard, who you had an interaction with and was
Oh yeah,
very cringe.
the dumbass guard.
Don't remember the guard.
So, he was wearing decent armor. He called you all peasants, and then Jared was like, "Oh yes, we are peasants. Yes.
Oh.
How can we help you, my lord?"
Mhm, mhm.
He's like, "I came to tax you guys," and Jared's like, "Yes, just go home
Go
to our
tax my
peasant
wife."
wives." And he's like, "Oh, I'll just go have fun with your wives then." Ha 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 ha. And you guys were just like, "Okay."
It's not my
What
wife.
an idiot. Yeah. Oh, you guys get to the town. You have the interaction with Cobbler.
Hang on, I think we need to circle back to the cobbler.
That's all I'm saying about the
Yeah.
Cobbler. Dear God.
We got our backwards shoes, damn it. That's all we need to say.
No, we
Did we?
didn't.
Did
You-
we?
We
You
got
did
we
not.
got like flip flops.
No,
you got
we didn't.
pieces of
I
wood
did.
and rope. Kyle's the only one that got shoes, and they don't have the front to them.
Nope.
But they're on backwards.
No, they're not.
I thought we specifically like chopped up some fucking
No.
sandals.
Nope.
We chopped up a pair of shoes to give to Kyle because he has talon
And you and I
feet.
spent a while trying to explain what sandals were to the cobbler, but he just kept
I do
making
remember
the
that.
same shoe.
Yeah.
Man.
So you guys eventually go to the bar, and Madison mentions the word dwarf. She calls one of you guys it, and the waiter gets super upset at her. And then you guys
He's
learn
like,
that
"Yo, watch the hard D."
you guys learn that the monster of the wood is called a Leshy.
Yeah.
And you guys learn that the capital is to the south. You're not sure how far, but you just know that it's to the south. Jared negotiates a set of tools from the blacksmith for 5
yeah,
gold,
I gotta remember to pick that up.
but the guy said it wouldn't be ready until the next morning. And you guys go to the other place, the general store, and Jared gets up random supplies that the guy was actually selling him a trap for trapping small animals. You were like, okay, I'm just going to make this into shoes. So you have like pieces of wood and then rope, kind of like the Japanese wooden shoe.
Yeah, there we go. I look like a little samurai.
And then you guys went to the old shack to sleep.
Which was a great idea, as it turns out.
And then that's all that Kyle and Madison know, because Kyle went upstairs to sleep, and Madison went into the separate room to sleep. this is where we pick up with them too. But before we do, our poem for tonight.
Sick.
There's solace a bit for submitting to the filthily cryptic tune. What's happened has happened, what's coming is on its way, with a role for me to play.
Mm.
Correct.
Yep. That's
I
it.
have a sneaking suspicion, like, towards the end of the campaign, if we put all of these poems together, it's gonna make, like,
Oh.
some cryptic message.
Oh, totally. Definitely 110%. Yep, Bo plans that far ahead.
So I haven't said this for the past ones, but this one was by Fiona Apple. I feel like I should give the people who wrote these credit when I
Yeah, fair. It's going on
Find a
the
poem.
Yeah,
the
probably.
YouTubes.
The other ones was like an old tale from Mariner about a ship and the madness at sea. One of them was, I think I said, the Minotaur
under
poem.
Yes.
And then I think I created the other ones. I don't exactly remember.
I know there was at least one that you made yourself.
Yeah, I made a couple. But yeah, so we shall begin with Kyle. You've walked up to your room and you said that you wanted to stay up for a little while. And we do for a while. But you eventually fall asleep. In the middle of the night, you wake up because something doesn't feel right. And you look across the room. And there's this woman there. Long black hair, skin kind of grayish blue, yellow eyes that have a little bit of red in the center, like the color of our eyes is red for her, and the white of our eyes is yellow for her.
Mhm.
And she's wearing a purple dress.
Yep.
All right. You just wake up and you see this figure in front of you. What do you do?
What does she look like again? She's in a dress, but
A purple dress, bluish gray skin, black hair, and a female.
okay.
Mm-hmm.
I will slowly and carefully approach her.
Okay.
And
You start to get up, and she's like, "Oh, you woke up. How are you doing?"
okay. Now terrified. What is your name?
You're funny. uh, so, how did you fulfill your promise?
Can I look down and see what at
Look,
my body?
you look at your body. You look as you normally would, but you do not have your tattoos, your golden tattoos.
I am still working on that promise.
Okay. Well, I I guess we should go ahead and go because they're coming. And then she walks towards the window and then just jumps out.
Fuck. I will go after her and I will look out the window and see.
Oh, you're not jumping out the window this time?
Yeah,
Okay.
give me a second. Hold on. We're getting there.
You look out the window and you look down, but you see the sky. You look up and you see the ground. The wall outside is actually a rock face, as if it was a cliff.
I'm gonna jump.
So, as you start to peek your head out, you would also notice that the gravity switches. So
Oh.
if you were to jump out, you would fall up, if that makes any sense.
Oh,
But
really?
she went down, so you will have to climb to follow her.
No.
Whoa!
Excuse me.
Okay.
What
Do I have
acid
rope?
did fucking Abas take? Jesus Christ.
Do I have rope on me?
Was your inventory?
Do you have
Explorer pack.
what kind of packs do you
No.
have? You have Explorer's pack, I bet.
Can I tie the rope off to something real quick and then just
Yeah,
go out?
there's the bed in there. You'd be able to
Oh.
tie it to that.
Yeah, drag it over next to the window if you have to.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll tie to that and tie it to myself. Then I will start climbing up, going towards the ground.
So you
That's
start
different.
climbing the rock face
Hmm.
towards what would have been the ground, but apparently is the sky.
Yeah, pretty much.
All right, you start climbing. I need you to I think it's a strength or athletics check for this.
Athletics would probably be more appropriate because it's a skill
Yeah,
that
both.
uses strength.
Both will work. Both are the
Alright.
same.
Yeah, let's do athletics.
Skills in 5e are rarely just the stat itself. That's usually for saves.
I got a 9.
Yikes!
You got a 9. Okay.
Yeah.
You start climbing the wall, and your hands are sinking into it as if it was butter.
Oh shit! I guess I should get my dice out. Fuck.
Yeah,
Is
we get to
she-
roll dice.
Is she on the ground?
The what?
Is she on the ground?
She
Above
is
me?
she is up ahead of you. She is looking over the cliff face, waiting for you.
All right, gotta keep going. Let's try and pull my arms out.
You're slowly making your way up this wall. It's taking a little bit longer, and for some reason your arms are just sinking into the rock. But eventually you make your way up.
Okay.
So you make it up, and she walks over, and there's just a door. And she's like, okay. She opens the door, and she ushers you to go on in.
I'm gonna go up to her and hug her.
She
Does
laughs a
something
little
happen?
bit.
This seems
Okay.
kind of forward.
And I will go through the door. I'll be back.
I'm coming in.
Oh, okay, yeah. And
As you start to walk through this door, you find yourself in a bar.
oh,
At the bar
A
is
boss in a bar.
at the bar we see Sala, and
hey.
we also see Sigmund.
Oh,
Really? Odd.
But for some reason, Sigmund, you are passed out for right now.
a meal.
So you walk on in, and she closes the door and locks it.
Kinky.
And then she walks behind the bar.
Okay, is there anyone else in the bar?
Yeah, Simon, Sala. There's no one else besides them. For some
Okay.
reason, it's desolate.
Where are my fucking D4s?
I will go over to Sala and ask, what's going on? Is this a dream?
Sala.
Wait, so we are actually aware that
Yeah,
this is happening? Okay.
you have just like found yourself in a bar. This bluish gray
bar
skinned
with the boss.
person walks in, and then at first the boss walks in, and this person follows, and now they walk behind the bar as if they were the bartender.
All right, I gotta say, I have no clue what's going on.
Because neither do I.
Was she there when you woke up?
Yup.
This lady had just walked in right after a boss.
Nope.
Nope.
Yup. But actually, no.
Yes, but actually no.
So if this is not a dream, then I'm supposed to be speaking in my lizard voice. So, hey, look at the strange lady.
She's polishing a mug, as like cleaning it, but
Polish
there
your mug.
looks to be no filth inside of it.
Um,
2 drinks, please. 2 drinks, please.
You just gotta get your best cigarette smoker voice on, Kyle.
She nods her head, and then she pulls out from under the counter 2 already filled pitchers, one for you, one for Sala.
Thank you.
And then you look over at Sidman, and he is passed out with a bunch of cups at his feet.
Ah,
One of those nights.
can we get a bucket of water?
She nods her head, and magically, the alcohol turns into water.
I will pour it on Sidman.
You start to pour it on him, and it falls right through him and splashes onto the floor. And then she's like, "What are you doing?"
It spilled. It spilled.
I just watched you pour it onto the floor. You ask me for water, and then you just pour it out?
Who are you?
What a flex.
A boss. Is that really your question you want to ask?
Oh,
And then she looks to Sala. So this is your first time. How are you doing right now? You're okay?
Just dandy, yeah.
Good, good.
this is horrifying.
Okay, a boss. You're gonna tell me what's up?
I have no clue. Why do we not remember it?
Are you asking that to the person?
Yes.
She's like, wait, what do you mean you don't remember anything? Boss, is everything okay?
Well, I'm having trouble remembering my former years.
You've
I think I
lost your
hit my
memories?
head. I think I hit my head on something.
You can't remember a thing?
I fell out of a
What?
window.
Do it.
No, I
The-
remember
you,
some stuff.
you can't
I
remember.
remember stuff.
And then,
some
in a
stuff.
very similar voice to one that you have previously heard in the past, she starts to scream.
No. It's okay. It's okay.
She starts to scream louder and louder.
I hit
What
my
do you mean you
head.
don't remember a
It's not-
thing? This voice that she's currently screaming in is the exact same as Shuz. Sha.
Who's that again? Is that
The witch.
The witch.
witch?
What do you mean you don't remember anything?
Shh. No. It's okay. It's okay. Hold on.
And then she starts to laugh.
Oh.
Maybe.
Oh my gosh. You're funny.
Next time I will eat you.
You actually did lose your memory. Wow. Okay. That's interesting. So,
Oh, James, we're actually in D&D right now. Sorry.
so
Wait,
you
how does he have access to this channel?
Because he has a D&D role.
Oh, true.
yeah.
Play D&D with us.
True.
So you've lost your memory, and I assume you don't remember the deal we've made.
I think I do remember that. Sala, do you remember?
She's new here. She wouldn't remember.
What?
Yeah, this is on you.
She pinches her forehead, like nose brim.
Then
Okay.
I don't know the deal.
She reaches out a hand, palm faces up, and just like looks at you in your eyes.
Okay, I will put my hand in her palm.
As soon as you do, you feel a burning all over your body as your tattoos show up. All at once, as if
Precisely.
so it just feels like you just got a tattoo, but all over where they were.
stunned. Ow.
Yeah, that would probably do it.
All right. Okay. That solves that then. So just kill the rest of them because you started your job and you won't die from
All
avoiding
right.
it.
So some of them weren't bad though.
What? They're all bad.
Whoa, that is very
What are
profound.
you thinking you were talking about?
The rabbits.
The rabbits. No. Obviously the creatures of the depth, the ones in the caves, the ones you fought during the war.
Dwarves?
She looks towards Sala. The wars that you all fought. The Great War. The one that happened like 3 years back or something like that.
Hey, yeah, that one.
Love getting new
You
lore while I'm on the shitter.
remember? All right. You remember that?
No.
You got that real subtle whisper conversation going on right next to
I just kind of elbow him.
If you're doing that, I want you to go ahead and roll a deception.
Oh, okay. Hang on.
Here we go.
Confused.
I thought this session was gonna be confusing, but not nearly to
This degree.
this.
I feel like I'm missing
Uh,
something.
24.
We are all missing a lot of things, Kyle.
Your memories, to be exact.
Yes, that is
Yeah.
a significant portion of it.
You subtly nudge Kyle to get the message across that you have no clue what's going on, but she doesn't
Got
seem
it.
to pick up on it.
Got it. Okay. How do we go about doing that again?
Just so you guys already one time went down into the caves. Just go back down, finish the job, kill the rest. It's fairly simple.
But where do we...
Just go to the big city. You won't miss the entrance. But you should probably watch out for... She points behind you.
I
I'll turn
slowly
around.
turn around.
As you guys turn around, the door that used to exist is a black void of darkness with tentacles that are starting to reach towards you all.
Oh.
Fuck.
I start getting up
Fuck.
and running away.
Correct
to the
response.
opposite side.
Sala audibly. Fuck.
And Sala, you notice that your weapon, the what is it called? You
Okay.
yeah, you have a warhammer for some reason.
Wait,
Bet.
that's...
Was I aware of this?
I respect it.
This is on your character sheet.
Oh.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wait, all I see is dagger and crossbow.
This-
Are you looking at
You
the
have
right
my
character
weapon?
sheet?
Oh, that is... I'm looking at the wrong one.
Oh, okay.
I was like, she's a sorcerer. How the fuck?
Like,
I was
Okay,
like,
what if
I
I
can
could?
respect a sorcerer with a warhammer. That's
I thought it was
badass.
gonna be cool.
Okay, yes,
You do not
Madison.
fuck with her.
Your dagger is missing. Sorry.
okay,
Yeah.
that works.
I am completely sorry. You have your crossbow and you only have one bolt.
Mm,
Yes.
Right between the eyes.
okay.
Abas, you do not have your warhammer.
Cool.
Yeah. Switching between character sheets on Aurora takes forever.
Oh, yeah, it does.
Oh,
Yeah.
maybe you can pull up the sheet on Chrome or
PDFs.
yeah, PDF.
Jared,
Possibly.
your
But
lack
I
of
won't need to
fish is
now.
disturbing.
So
Can I test?
I
magic?
need everyone to roll
Everyone?
initiative.
Oh,
everyone.
Everyone.
Great.
where's my fucking d20? Here we go.
Where's my dice? Oh, man.
Jesus, there goes my good roll for the night. 20.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, 21.
Oh,
19.
Oh wait, hang on. I forgot. I get initiative,
okay.
but where is that?
Oh,
I'm
Modifier.
rolling
It's your
lucky as
dexterity
well.
I
modifier.
also got 21.
Okay,
I
there we go.
choose between you two. Which one do you want to go first?
Rock, paper, scissors.
Uh,
3, 2, 1, go.
Rock.
So, Chris, you can go.
He said rock, and you started to say scissors with lead time.
I just wasn't. I mean, I wasn't actually gonna answer.
Don't worry, don't worry.
SMH.
It's on recording.
That's perfectly fine.
So we got
I guess
Chris
I win.
and then Madison. At 21. What is
And
everyone else?
I got a
like?
19.
Okay.
I got a 12.
That's more the style for our group.
Yep. Mitchell,
On my dice, so
do you
Just
need
pick a
me to
number.
bring you a paradise?
A paradise?
Ted's
already in a paradise.
Paradise.
sick.
Every time you roll the dice.
What'd you
I
get?
got a 1.
Nice. You sure
rolled
you
a
don't want me
2.
to bring
Is
you some
more of the
dice?
style
Wait, you have
for
a
our
-1 for initiative?
Yeah, dog. It's
Oh,
all
Jesus.
charisma. All
Just
the way down.
paladin
Christ.
things.
Just
Same
paladin.
though.
Okay.
And by just paladin, I mean not just paladin by any means.
Yeah, not at all.
So, in a different area of the world, we have our Chris, Jared, and Ted party.
Yes. We were in an interesting
They
situation last I
currently
remember.
have just crawled through the mouth of a tiny dugout hole in the wall.
Fuck, I forgot about that.
And on the inside, there are rats.
A couple
Wow.
of them, if I remember correctly.
Yes.
Rats?
Rats. They're the
Weird.
rats.
Rats.
Correct.
And with that, so in the center, there was what you guys could see was the leader rat. He had, from Chris's perception check, he saw that this rat doesn't look like the other ones. Part of its scalp is missing, and you can see its brain.
Ugh.
Yes.
That's not healthy.
Other parts in the room, you can see swarms of them. And
Opening up my character sheet for spells.
then across the room, you see Kyle and you see Madison with a black tar-like creature surrounding them.
Ah,
God.
that's good.
Okay. I got all my numbers and stuff situated.
I'm gonna put a spell slot thing on my actual piece of paper here. Just need to find a pencil. Whoa.
So, first up, we have Chris. So you've walked into this room. Kind of makes sense that you're first one to go. There are rats all around, and then your friends in the far off with black tar-like creature or thing, tar, that's surrounding them almost.
Ah, cool.
So they're in front of you. If you wanted to do a melee type thing, you'd need to run up 10 feet.
Okay.
And then if you did that, you'd be able to attack the weird rat or one of the swarms of rats.
The brain rat
Is this
rat king.
a continuation of combat, or have we left combat and then we're entering again?
You have left combat, you are re-entering.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Because I needed to know that because we changed the ruling on
Yeah.
the dog attack thing. So
Yeah.
I just want to.
So there are 2 swarms in the room. If you
Okay.
ran up 10 feet, you could run to the weird rat, or swarm 2 is what I'm calling it. Swarm
Okay.
1 is 15 feet from you.
How close together are the swarms? and the weird rat.
So 10 feet would be rat swarm 2. That's on the right side of the rat. To the left, 15 feet is its diagonal left is the swarm 1.
Damn, that's unfortunate.
A little too far.
Yeah, it's a little too far for Hail of Thorns, unfortunately. But all right, I guess the closest rat swarm I'm going to attack.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna send in where's my sheet? I'm gonna send in Acalia first
Okay.
to that swarm. So
So-
she is going to
As a reiteration, I think we said that it takes like, what was it? I think it was a bonus or a main action or something to tell her what to do.
so it takes me an attack action to have her attack.
But then
and
she'll
then I get
continue attacking.
yeah, but I get an extra attack. So I get to
Oh, okay.
attack
So you
and
kind of get a double
send-
attack, like a sword and a dog.
Yeah. So my extra attack is you can attack twice instead of once whenever you take the attack action on your turn.
Mhm.
One of those can be sending my dog to attack.
Yep. Okay.
Sick.
That's how we ruled it.
So
Good to know.
yeah, and then the other ruling was if I've already sent my dog to attack, if we're still in combat, she continues to attack. I don't have to keep spending the attack action over and over again,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
She will continuously attack the one thing that you first sent her off of, and then she'll start moving towards the closest next thing.
Okay, without me having to tell
Yeah.
her to.
If
Okay,
you
cool.
wanted to tell her to run away or to switch
Yeah,
to a
that'll
different
that'll
one,
be a
Then
different.
we're gonna start
yeah,
talking
yeah.
animal handling.
Yeah, no. Yeah, that'll be a different
Yeah.
like thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
And that shouldn't be an animal handling roll.
Not
I
animal
think
handling,
that's-
but probably an
yeah.
action.
action,
Yeah, it'll
yes.
be an action or something.
All right.
Okay, so I'm gonna have her go to attack the first
Swarm,
thing.
the closest swarm.
I don't
Swarm
miss
Yeah.
training pets in 3.5.
Oh god, don't
Oh,
even.
it's fucking stupid.
Don't bring me
Okay,
back.
so rolling a d20 for the actual attack with a +4 to hit.
All right.
Does a 10 hit the swarm?
10 hits.
Okay, cool. And then damage is 2d4 plus 2 piercing.
Piercing. Okay.
So let me roll those two. 4 total.
4 damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, and then I will. Wait, let me make sure I can do. Blah 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 blah. Bonus to attack rolls. You make your ranged weapons. Okay. So, all right. So yeah, I'm gonna attack with longbow. So I get a +6 to hit. 11. That hits. I'm assuming.
Mm-hmm.
And then 1d8.
Oh, you're
plus
attacking
1.
the swarm, yes?
Yeah, same thing the Kaylee is attacking.
Okay. And you're using your longbow, so you're not moving?
Yes.
Okay.
Um,
What is your range stuff on your longbow?
150/600.
Oh, yeah, you're good. You're good.
Yeah. So I got an 11 on the hit, and then I
Mhm.
roll 1d8 plus 1 piercing for
Yep.
damage, and that is a 3.
A 3? Okay.
Yes. And then can I do anything with my bonus action? Hang on a minute.
So you can still move, and you can use your bonus.
Your
yeah.
bonus action. Yeah. Give me. Let me just look at my spells real quick.
It's been about, what is it, a month since we've last
It's
played?
been a hot minute. Oh my gosh, guys, we haven't played D&D since 2020.
Damn it!
I hate him.
I should have
Good
done this
one,
first.
Jared.
Fuck. All right. Well, we'll count that as my mistake.
It could be.
Yeah.
You can do it next turn, I'm guessing.
Yeah, I'll do it next turn and see. Cause if this swarm dies, I'm gonna wait. Okay, so that'll be my turn.
And you don't want to move at all?
No, I'm gonna keep my distance.
Okay.
If I can move a little further away, that might be an option. But
Yeah. You can move to like the right side of the cave
okay.
a little bit to get a better
just
angle.
I just want to get some range on him.
Okay. Okay. You're gonna like. Okay. You said you want to keep your range, increase your range a little bit to get away from them.
Yeah, just to like, I can still hit them, but it might take them like a turn or two to get to me potentially.
Try
they're
to space out as far as you can.
So
yeah,
this,
Akalia is
range
gonna be
attacks.
melee range anyways.
yeah.
So
So this area isn't big enough. They will probably be able to, from one side of the cave to the other side of the cave, to reach it in one turn.
Oh, it's not 30 feet wide.
yeah. Well, if they want to
It's
move,
about 30 feet wide.
Okay.
yeah, if they want to move, they're gonna get an opportunity attack from Akalia anyway.
Exactly.
So,
Yeah.
Coolio.
Yeah. All right,
Alright.
so that's the end of my turn.
And Madison.
Yep. So
Oh,
Madison,
yes.
you are at a bar, and there's this black
Oh,
darkness that's encroaching. Its tentacles are lashing out at you, and you don't really, I'm assuming, don't really know what's going on, and you don't have your
Yeah.
main weapon. Your dagger, sorry.
Mm-hmm.
What would you like to do?
I'm just gonna go ahead and use this single arrow with the crossbow.
You have your arrow loaded in, shoot your crossbow, and roll to attack.
Okay, 19.
19.
I'm
And
assuming
That's
she hits the door.
Without, yeah.
so that is, sorry, I have to switch creatures now. 19. Oh yeah. So your arrow flies and it pierces this darkness. You can see the arrow kind of like twitch a little bit when the darkness reacts to it. So you have learned that this darkness is solid. It's advanced darkness, if you will.
Okay.
And go ahead and roll me damage.
Okay. 6.
6. What type of damage is that? That would just be piercing.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. You don't have much room backwards that you could walk. But you can move to your left or right if you wanted to. And you also have your bonus actions if you wanted to do anything.
I'm assuming there's nowhere else, like no doors to
Yeah.
flee from. Then
No.
I'll just stay put.
Go to like back into a corner or anything.
Yeah. That.
Dive behind the bar.
No, I'm gonna go ahead and wait and see what Abas does and
Fair enough.
possibly help him.
Mhm.
Okay.
All right. Sounds good. So, okay, Madison shot her arrow and it embedded itself into this black darkness of solidness. Next, we move on to Jared.
Oh boy. Okay. So the dog is rushed forward and is tearing into the rats.
Mhm.
There's 2 swarms
There is the right
and then a
swarm that
big
the
brain
dog
rat.
has attacked, and then the left swarm, which is kind of far off. You would be able to reach it at your full distance. What is your actually? Do you have 25 or 30?
My movement speed is 25. However,
You would still be able to reach it.
I am not moving forward. Instead, Sidman cries out, "Activate pest extermination protocols!" And the mechanical ape lumbering behind him is going to clang forward and try to
They
smash
called me in high school.
the swarm that is not engaged.
All right. Your robot starts charging towards that swarm. What do you want it
And-
to do when it reaches it?
So it's just gonna run forward and like lift up both of its forearms and slam them down on as many rats as possible.
Robot
It'll-
smash.
Precisely. Yeah, he's using his whack attack. Which I'll go ahead and roll real quick. I got. Is that a 14? I can't read this font. I might have to get a different die. That looks like a 14. So that makes it an 18, and the damage, if an 18 is a hit on a
Hits,
swarm of
yeah.
rats,
Yep.
is 1d8 plus 2.
And this is bludgeoning.
Yes,
Okay.
3 whole bludgeoning damage on the rat
Three.
swarm, which I'm pretty sure has resistance. Now that I think about it, so yikes.
Yeah.
Wait, swarms have resistance to bludgeoning?
I don't remember exactly. I think it's like
Some-
physical. Like you stab a single rat and it's not going to damage the whole swarm, right?
There's some weird stuff going on with creatures of swarms. I'll say
It
that
seems like
much.
bludgeoning would make more sense than piercing then, if that were
Yeah.
the case.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's possible. I don't know. Bo has the rules. I don't.
Yeah, I'm going to leave you guys
Piercing
in
is
the
the
dark
only-
a little bit,
He's
unless
not
you
going to
want to
tell
like.
us how much HP these things have. Just how many
Yeah.
rats look like they're left.
Yeah. I'll tell you, they look like you've narrowed down their numbers a few. They look pretty badly wounded.
It looks
Stuff
like
like
most
that.
of them squeezed out from beneath the ape's paws, though. I'm assuming.
Yeah, you smashed and you got one of their tails, maybe?
Damn it!
It's crying out in pain, you know that much.
I may need to tune up some of its finer movements, but next time. I think attacking with that is that
I
just
think-
my action?
And
Shoot,
then
I'm sorry,
you
it's been
have
so long
bonus
since we've done
actions that
this.
you can do, and movement.
So I use a bonus action to command it,
Oh, okay.
and now I'm gonna use an actual action. I'm gonna. Well, shoot. Who here does a lot of melee attacks? Like with a
Hello.
weapon. Okay, Ted. Um,
The Hexblade Paladin.
He's currently 5 feet, like 1 square from you.
So Sidman, as the robot is rushing forward, he scratches his beard and he thinks, "Well, normally rats are easy to combat because they're so small, but there are so many of them, so we could make them smaller, or, aha, Tylane! Hold on to your pants!"
Oh,
I wink at the
fuck.
lizard and I cast enlarge on Tylane.
You wink at the lizard that's currently just asleep or something,
Oh,
covered
okay,
in
yeah,
black
that's
ooze.
fair. That's fair. The lizard is in my mind as I cast
Oh.
enlarge on Tylane.
Save the lizard.
Which is going to give you advantage on strength checks and strength saving throws, but more importantly, your weapons are going to grow to match your new size, meaning each of your attacks with them are going to deal 1d4 extra damage.
Ooh.
What type of damage?
It looks like it just says the target's attack with them deal
It probably
1d4
matches
extra
what
damage.
the damage type of the weapon is.
I would assume so, yeah, because it's just the weapon. It's not like the enchantment on it or anything. It would
Okay.
just be the sword or the hammer or whatever is bigger.
Yeah.
And this is a concentration spell that lasts up to a minute.
Okay.
So Ted is going to have 10 rounds starting now of embiggening.
In beginning. All right. So,
But yeah, I throw a pinch of this like dark red dust over you, and you start to just grow like a beanstalk.
Nice.
cool. Is that your end of your turn?
Yes, that'll be it.
All right. So, next, the leader rat, the weird one in the
The
center
big
of
rat
the
who
room.
makes all of the rules.
He's not bigger. He
Oh.
is
Oh,
actually
oh, okay,
a
he's
little
just
bit
brainy.
smaller than the other rats.
Ooh.
Not by much, but maybe it's a little bit younger of a rat or something like that. So, this rat, the leader rat, as I will continue to refer to him as, he starts to let out a weird screech. But it's not coming from him. It's echoing in your heads. And as he does so, his head and his brain are starting to glow red.
Jesus. He's a ticking bomb!
So that he spends his turn doing that.
He's winding up. Oh god. Does
All
anybody
right.
see any circles on the ground? What do we do to avoid?
So next,
Interrupt! Kick!
we move on to Swarm 1, the swarm that was Jared's robot went up to.
Sick.
They are going to start to bite at your robot.
Rude.
What is your AC?
The robot's armor class. Where is it? Here he is. 15. It looks like.
All right, so they hit. And I gotta pull out dice now.
I can't sing to Rude Sandstorm.
He
right
takes 4 damage.
now. That is rude. But okay.
All right. And then we move on to swarm number 2. These are attacking Chris's dog.
Oh,
What is your dog's AC?
16.
All right. Your dog's okay.
bro, your dog is better at avoiding attacks than my robot monkey, as it turns out.
She's fucking
It, something
nimble,
to do
dude.
with size or something like that might have.
Dude, she's fucking nimble.
The rats are just climbing around inside of the ape.
Acalia be nimble. Acalia be quick.
Kalia jump over the candlestick?
Yes,
All right.
easily.
Next, we move on to Kyle.
Acalia jump over the gnome.
So, Kyle, darkness
Yeah,
has
probably just as easily.
crept into the room of which you've found yourself in.
Mhm,
The
mhm.
blue person actually turns to you. Well, it talks to you.
Wait, I
Don't,
see her still?
don't. Yeah, she's right behind you because you turned around to look at the.
Yeah,
where
you're
you
still
came
in that
from.
bar with Madison and the spooky tentacle door.
Yep. So she
Fuck.
just mentions to you, "Hey, you might not want that to touch you," and then she vanishes.
Fantastic.
Nice.
Okay.
You know
Cool.
what? Valuable advice.
I will then. How does my invoke duplicity work? Is that a bonus action? I
It
can.
should say on.
It should say exactly what it is.
Never mind.
If you look at the power.
Yeah, I see it. It's an action.
Okay.
Okay.
And that's the one that
Um,
makes a duplicate of you, right?
Yes. So that being said,
Let's see what you're thinking.
yeah, I'm gonna cast it. Invoke duplicity.
All right.
Uh,
Can you go ahead and
yeah.
just read it out to us? What it all says,
Please
so
do.
everyone knows.
You create a perfect image of yourself that lasts for a minute, or unless I lose concentration. The image appears in an unoccupied space that you can see within 30 feet of you. As a bonus action, on your turn, you can move the illusion up to 30 feet to a space you can see, but it must remain within 120 feet of you. During the duration, you can cast spells through, um, as though you were in the illusion's space, but you must use your own senses.
Yeah, so you can cast from your illusion's location,
But you
you
don't
have to be
see
able to
from
see
it.
it yourself still.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay,
Yeah. So you don't see from its location.
yeah.
You see
But
from
you
your
can
own.
cast from its location. You just
Cool.
can't use its senses.
Additionally, when both you and your illusion are within 5 feet of a creature that can see the illusion, you have advantage on attack rolls against the creature, given how distracting the illusion is to the target. Ta-da!
Okay.
Go bonk
So
gang that
what
door.
is your shadow thing? Does it have an HP pool of its own or something like that?
I think it has an HP of a big ol' 1.
It doesn't say, because it says you create a perfect illusion of yourself for at least 1 minute. I don't see it having help.
What's the ending of the spell? Does it say anything about like this image disappears if you are knocked unconscious or do a thing? Or
No, it only says for
is it a
if I lose my concentration or up
Oh,
to
it
a
is
minute.
concentration.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Um.
So if you get knocked out, it'll disappear, kind of.
Yeah. All right.
There you go.
Jesus.
So I will put that between me and Sala, and I will move back a little bit.
So you jump up backwards over the bar.
Yeah.
So you create a mirror image of yourself to stand in front of the bar, and you jump behind the bar.
Yep.
All right.
Bravely advancing in the opposite direction.
Hey, retreating towards further victories.
Hey, he has half coverage now.
Oh yeah, brother.
So
Should switch to
Sala,
AT&T.
don't let it touch you.
bonus actions or use your movement.
Oh, okay. Bonus action. Let me hold on. Is it? Nope. I'm gonna cast spiritual weapon.
Bro, you're
Spiritual
popping
weapon.
off against this spooky door.
Yeah, I'm gonna put it right in front of the black goo.
Ooh, yo, get the clone and the spiritual weapon next to the black goo, and you get that advantage off, and just bam, 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 bam.
Ah,
What
okay.
spell level are you doing it at?
I think second level,
Okay. All right.
and that's just gonna sit there.
All right.
End my turn.
So does that attack on this turn or no?
I don't believe so. I think I can only cast it as a bonus action.
I feel like spiritual weapon goes off at 5e.
When you first send it out, I feel like it should.
Until you
I am
cast
going
it.
to open your character sheet now.
I can just post it in chat. Maybe. Hopefully. There you go.
When you cast the spell, you can make a melee attack against a creature within 5 feet of the weapon.
There we go.
Alright.
So you
Alright.
summon it next to the door and whack.
I will do that.
And how far away can you summon your clone? Does that have to be right next to you?
120.
So yeah, if you pop both of them right next to the door, then you can get that advantage with the axe.
I think I have to be within 5 feet of it and the creature. No.
Does it
within the creature.
specifically have to be you and the thing, or does it say an ally and your clone?
I think it's me.
Oh, okay.
The illusion and me confuse the creature.
That's an interesting combination. Okay.
So yep.
You got a lot of
Yeah.
chaff though. Cool.
I gotta roll though.
Yeah, so you have to roll the hit, and
Roll
it's
the hit.
gonna use. When you cast the spell, you make a melee attack. It doesn't say whether or what stat to use.
No, I'm looking.
Oh no, melee spell attack. So it should use your spell attack bonus.
So it's a 1d8 plus my spell attack. Okay. Alright. So I'm
Well, you have to roll to attack first. You have to roll to attack first.
I got a 9 plus what would it be? 4? I got a 13.
13.
Oh.
It hits.
Yeah, I was about to say,
shoot, really?
Yeah.
doors aren't very mobile.
Well,
Okay.
so
Oh,
let me
it's a
clarify.
door.
It's not a door.
You're
It's a
not
shadowy
door.
darkness where the door used to be.
Yeah, and shadowy
Okay.
darknesses where doors used to be are usually not very.
Yeah.
Well,
Alright,
you know,
do it.
yeah, I said what I said. I'm sticking to it.
Yep.
The
And
darkness moves.
Shit.
So
Oh shit. Oh god.
So how much damage are you doing to this thing?
If he hit it, it'll be 1d8 plus his spellcasting ability modifier. So do you use charisma, intelligence, wisdom?
it's 8 because I use my spell attack bonus.
Well, you use your spellcasting ability modifier.
So are you wisdom dex?
What do clerics cast with? I think it's wisdom.
He is
Oh,
wisdom,
wisdom.
casting ability
So-
wisdom.
Yeah. So what's
8.
your bonus for wisdom?
6. That's
Yeah.
8.
Oh, you rolled a 2 for okay.
Yeah.
2 plus 6, 8. Okay.
Wait, you have a +6 for wisdom?
Yep.
Yeah.
What's your wisdom score?
6.
Wisdom.
Oh,
If your
17.
wisdom is 6, your
17.
modifier is minus.
Oh,
No,
wait.
it's 17, Jared. He has a +3.
Oh,
Okay.
that's 3.
Yeah.
Never mind. So what do I?
So
So
you
no,
roll
it's
1d8 plus 3.
Oh, I'm fine.
Mhm.
Never mind.
There you go.
Sorry, guys. There
It's
you
all
go.
good. It's been a while since we played this.
I don't know this character. All right. And I end my turn.
So that was what we came to, 5 damage?
Yep.
Okay. So
Sala, get back.
all right. Then we proceed on to the darkness's turn.
No, I'm good.
It
It
starts to move
rumbles.
towards you guys.
Oh, fuck. Oh, Chris, why?
I'm actually kind of surprised that Chris said
Wait, hang
something
on,
like that.
Which guys? Us or Madison and?
The
No,
ones who
it's
can
moving
see it.
Madison Kyle direction.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
It's in
nice.
that realm, so to say.
Oh, okay.
It's in
So
that
it
instance.
it creeps forward 5 feet, but it does so where it's spreading against all the walls. So it's
Sweet.
like it's
growing.
eating the wall. Yeah, growing. It's just making the walls disappear, and it's growing towards you all. All right.
Like a cancer, creeping slowly, closer to the end.
All right. And then lastly, we have Mitchell before we start again. So Mitchell, you are currently 20
Embiggened.
feet away from the single rat and swarm 2. And you're 30 feet from the swarm 1, which Jared's robot is attacking.
Okay.
And you can see, if you move 10 feet, you can see everyone. But everyone in the room.
I'm moving directly to that swarm.
Robot swarm or the swarm
Dog.
next to the single rat.
I thought there was only a single rat, but
There's robot swarm, dog swarm, and brainy rat.
Yeah.
actually no. Fuck it. I'm gonna go kill the singular rat with the giant sword.
So you start going up, and we will need a attack roll from you.
Well, hang on. Not yet. Remember, I got a lot of shit to do here.
Ted plays those very technical classes.
Yeah. Alright. Gonna use my bonus action to curse him.
Hmm.
Just gonna take an extra 1d6 of necrotic damage. And then I'm going to Booming Blade. So now I need to make a melee attack roll.
Bang. I'm sorry, that wasn't a boom. Boom.
D20. What's my modifier again at base? Oh yeah, +6. $17.
All right.
Does that hit?
Hits.
No.
Cool.
Oh.
Oh, and I forgot to mention that Kyle and Madison are on the other side of these rats. Once you kill,
Like all alien gooed up, right?
yeah. So you guys can try to un-alien goo them somehow.
What?
Yeah, so you guys, like, you're seeing yourselves in this bar. But in our encounter, we see you stapled to a wall.
Practically. Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
So that's a good look.
Cool.
Um.
Hang on.
So Mitchell, you're attacking this thing. Do you have more totals up, or how
Yeah.
much damage do you do in the end?
Don't forget the extra D4.
Okay. Since I'm two-handing this bad lad. D10 +3.
Make sure you separate it out by what damage type it is for me. So it might be simpler to separate.
I mean, that's what I was gonna do anyway.
Okay, I was just reiterating for my sake.
D4 plus D6. Any other damage I get from random places? Probably.
Did you sharpen your sword this morning? Did you apply weapon oils?
16 total damage.
Okay.
I don't remember how we figured out this parses it out.
Yeah, that's why I was kind of saying separate. But even at that, if they were all like, if it was resistant to everything, you kill
Is
the
it
rat.
resistant to necrotic or slashing?
I am
Wait,
not
did he
going
just
to
one
one
say.
shot? Did he just one shot glowy head rat?
Yeah, dude, he was a big brain rat, not big
Jesus
muscle rat.
Christ.
Hey, the brain's a muscle.
You see?
The worst part is that
Act-
wasn't even like using everything
Yeah.
because I've
So,
already used.
I just made you big and you set your sword on it.
it.
Um,
Booming blade indeed.
So Mitchell walks up. How does it look when you kill this rat?
I'm just gonna now that I'm a lot taller than it, I'm just gonna stab down into the ground through it.
Oh, the reverse of pulling the sword from the stone is what we see going on. That's how I'm picturing it, at least.
Putting the sword into the rat.
Yes.
Is it stuck?
Oh no, he didn't roll, he didn't critically fail, so it's not stuck.
Okay.
But this rat has been pierced through the center of his body. And
Ted,
as
when,
you do so,
I'll be fine.
the red glowing of its head dims down, and that stops, and you don't hear the weird screech in your heads. That goes for all the people in this realm.
Put that on ice quickly.
All
Ted,
right.
my vision is the Lich King cinematic when he stabs the sword into the ice.
Pretty
That's what I
much.
think it looks like.
Only instead of the ice, it's just Paladin walks
Rat.
up to a rat the size of his ankle and just goes, no.
Okay. Now, we are back to the top with Chris.
How damaged does the swarm that Acalia and I were attacking look?
They look to be doing pretty all right.
Oh, okay. Well, in that case, give me 1 second. I guess that doesn't count for Acalia, so we'll just roll her attack first.
Oh, and since Mitchell has killed the one in the center, there is a gap where you guys could run up to Abas and Sala without
Ooh.
invoking opportunity attacks.
Help.
I mean, I'm gonna continue to attack this swarm.
Yeah.
So Acalia rolled a 19 to hit.
I might have to see how
19
fast I can
hits?
boogie.
Yeah, so that
Yep.
hits. 2d4 plus 2. 4, 6, 7 damage.
7 damage. Okay.
Yep. And then I'm going to use 1 level spell slot to apply Hunter's Mark to this swarm.
Okay.
Which basically just means they take an extra 1d6 damage whenever I hit it with an attack.
Nice.
So I will.
Oh, what
Get my
type of damage? Is it
Oh,
a special thing or?
I don't think so. I think it's just extra damage. Give me a second.
Okay.
You deal an extra 1d6 damage to the target whenever you hit it with a weapon attack. Yeah, it doesn't specify.
Okay.
So.
Okay.
I feel like if it's an extra damage for a weapon attack, it's just the
belongs
weapon's
to
damage
that
type.
weapon.
Yeah, it's just piercing.
Yeah,
so.
piercing, slashing, or bludgeoning.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Bow attack.
What?
Let's see here. 12. Does that hit?
12 hits.
Okay, and then 1d8, and then we'll roll a 1d6. So we've got 10, 11, 12 damage.
12 damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are they still alive?
You have about a little over halfway vanquished this swarm.
All right, cool. Gonna hit him with another bow attack then. 21. That hits.
Yeah.
And then same thing again.
And this is just the D8. It doesn't include the D6 anymore, from what I remember from last time.
Doesn't it?
The thorns
No, Hunter's Mark stays on the target until it dies.
It doesn't. From last time,
it's just like
said,
Hex.
Yeah, it stays on the target. Concentration up to 1 hour.
Last time it was Hail of Thorns, is what I was.
Yeah, it was Hail of
about.
Thorns. That was the different one.
Yep.
And the other thing about this is that if a target dies while it's affected with Hunter's Mark, then I get to use a bonus action on a subsequent turn to apply it to a different target. I'm assuming that means
exactly
I don't have to.
Like the Hex.
Yeah, so I'm assuming that means I don't have to expend another spell slot to change
Correct.
it.
No, you
Yeah,
don't.
yeah,
You
yeah,
just
yeah.
bonus
That's what I
action
thought.
move it.
Okay. I need to roll damage, so 1d8
Let's see
plus.
Focus down, nerds, one at a time. Hi, Ted.
4, 5 plus 6, 11 damage.
11 damage.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
And I think that is everything I can do. Yes.
All right. They look to be pretty badly wounded at this point.
Sweet.
All right. In our other realm, we have Madison. Kyle has just summoned a duplicate of himself, which is pretty interesting and weird. And then he jumped behind the bar. Or at least you think that's the one that jumped behind the bar.
Right.
Could you keep track?
Okay, so I'm gonna cast Witch Bolt.
Witch
for-
Bolt. So,
Hell yes.
think
as you
it's-
do, I would like you
This is
to
actually a
roll
great
a
time to use Witch Bolt.
D100
Oh,
Uh-oh.
yeah.
because
This is
you are wild.
It checks
magic.
out.
Yeah. Okay.
That checks out in this
And that's-
situation. Absolutely. Or wait, isn't that one supposed to be on a D20?
Oh, is that D20?
Yeah. So if as a DM
Oh.
you are invoking wild magic, I don't know if that
No,
needs
she
to be
had
based
to-
on a roll.
She had to previously say, I don't want to roll the dice. For me to
Oh
be
yeah,
able to
that's
do
if
that.
she uses her gambling powers. Then you get
Okay.
to like.
So,
Okay. Yeah, but if
So-
she critically fails on a magic or something, then chaos happens.
yeah.
Uh-oh.
So,
I don't want to know what happened.
The teehee
You're gonna turn it into
So-
a potted plant.
worries me.
instead of what just happened, Madison is supposed to roll a D20, not a D100, to see
I
if
will
it
do that.
enacts. Or
And then
she
on
can say
this,
no.
a 1.
She can say that she wants to go ahead and pass it if you want to. But then the next
What?
time you use a spell, I can just say you.
Yeah, Bo
critically
just
failed.
has it in his pocket. He can use it
Okay.
whenever he wants.
But that's-
I'll
anytime
roll.
you cast magic.
I'm
Yeah.
feeling lucky.
Punk.
So
I got a 7.
Oh,
you're good.
Okay.
now we move on to your spell.
Okay. So an attack roll, I'm assuming.
What?
What are you
was
Yes,
your
using?
okay,
spell?
yeah. Witch Bolt.
Witch
Yeah, so
Bolt?
there's probably a spell
Yeah.
attack roll which uses your spell attack bonus, which is
Mhm.
on your spell page.
15.
15?
Badass.
And you are attacking the darkness,
Yes.
my old friend.
I'm using
Goodbye, darkness. Get
second level.
electrocuted.
And
Ooh.
so that hits. What does Witch Bolt do?
Lightning damage.
Hell yeah, she's creating an arc that's going to deal
2d12.
damage now, and it's going to stay on this thing, like an arc of lightning between her and itself, that's going to hit it every round.
Yeah, once I pass my attack roll, it's just I can keep using it. So
So now that she's hit once, it's there.
that's a 10 and a 3.
That's a fat chunk of damage. 13?
So
Hell yeah.
as this lightning springs from you, arcs over, and attacks this darkness, it gets sucked into the darkness, and 2 glowing white eyes form in it.
Ah,
Okay.
what have you created?
What have I done?
Did you wake it up?
This is what we call advanced darkness.
Correct.
All right. Is there anything else you would like to do?
Nah, I'm just looking into those eyes over there.
They stare back at you. Up next, we have Jared.
Yeah, I think Sidman at this point has decided that the opening Tylane has created was exactly what he was planning.
All along.
And goes scurrying between Tylane's legs, beelining it to even for Chris, odd for Maddie. We're going towards what is or no, not Chris, Kyle. We're going
Yeah.
towards a boss.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they are kind of together, and there's just one black blob kind of surrounding them.
Oh, is it not like
Yeah.
webbing goo? Is it like a black, like, is it like more of an organic glop, or is it a magic sphere, like an orb?
I imagine that they have been tied by a rope.
By like the same binding, a single binding? Then yeah,
It's
if I
a
can free them
one.
both in one go, then I'll absolutely go
Yeah.
for it. But if I have to choose between one or the other, my thought was I'm gonna rush forward and cut one of them free. But if I can get them
No.
both, then
Yeah,
absolutely.
it is
Um,
stuck to them.
It, like
Just kind of a
my
thing.
initial gut reaction is definitely to reach for my dagger and like go to cut it. But if this looks weird and magic, um,
It
I
looks weird and
definitely
magic.
I would definitely consider my options then.
You run up to them and you're like, "Huh, this looks bad."
This really is advanced darkness then. Okay, interesting. Let's try this, I guess. And I guess with dagger in hand, Sidman is gonna try to probe away at it, try to figure out what he can do about this. I want to like study this stuff and figure out what the heck I can do to
So,
get it off of them safely.
are you making a attack against it, or are
I would like
you?
to make a skill check to know more about like how to get rid of this stuff and get it off of them.
Okay, okay. And doing that, I would want you to do a Arcana.
I was definitely assuming Arcana was going to be involved, so and
Yeah.
I'm pretty happy about that. I got a +5 in there.
Hell yeah.
So let's Sidman is reaching in and poking at this substance for the first time, and holy shit!
And he gets sucked in.
I hope with a natural 20 I don't get sucked in.
Oh, that 20 plus 5, total of 25.
Yes.
All right.
Oh wow,
I
Mo
rolled
can do
the-
math. Holy shit.
I rolled the cyberpunk die for the first
Yeah.
time tonight, and it
Wow.
did its job.
So, as a result, you walk up to this, you poke it with your dagger, and you're like, "Oh, of course. How did I not realize this earlier?"
Oh yes, elementary, simple.
Simple.
I'll simply invert the polarity of this thing and insert the dagger at
So-
an oblique angle.
You know this thing as a slithering tracker. It is a malicious creature, in this case of darkness.
Oh,
And as this creature interacts with its host, it will slowly take over them and kill them.
Sidman gulps. And,
You know that it is invulnerable to cold and fire. But it's also resistant to bludgeoning, piercing, slashing, and non-magical attacks.
oh god.
Yes.
Okay. Well, let's consider our options then. If only Sala were awake, she could use Witch Bolt and get lightning damage in. But I guess we'll have to talk about that when she wakes up.
But for the this, it's a I don't actually have its type right here. It's it's an ooze. It's an ooze.
It's a type of ooze. Oh, okay. Yeah, I shout, something other than ice or fire.
And you know that you could try to attack it itself.
I could stab at it, but I've got this like measly little dagger.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I've used my action to do that skill, right? So I guess what I want to do is shoot.
I would consider that a bonus action for what you were doing. A
bonus action?
Unless you want it to be an action.
I mean, if you're gonna give me an action, I'll take it. I don't know that anything I have prepared spell-wise is gonna be huge on this, unless I can like try to wake one of them up and give them a saving throw with aid. I could spend my second. Oh no, I'm out of second level spell slots. Okay.
Bo's dad just uploaded a new video. Like 39 minutes ago.
Yeah.
I think I cast heroism on myself because this ooze scares me, actually. We're gonna go
Heroism.
ahead with it.
What does heroism do?
So I'm gonna boop myself. And I think Sidman pulls out
It's called
like
bloodlust.
a little vial and takes a swig of something.
Not
And what this
everything's
is,
wow.
it's gonna make me immune to being frightened, and it's gonna give me a couple of temporary hit points equal to my spellcasting ability modifier. So basically, I take like some sort of like combat
Drug.
stimulant. I take some sort of amphetamine
Oh no,
derivative,
no,
and
no.
no, fuck that shit. I don't know. It's some
Stop doing math.
Tsunami.
Everybody knows deep gnome science is a little questionable. But yeah, I make myself a little braver and give myself some fake HP. Which how much is that going to be? Oh god, my spellcasting modifier is. Wait, is my spellcasting skill modifier? I guess it would be intelligence, so a +4? No, +5. Jesus. So I gain 5 temporary HP, which basically sits over my current pool. And I hope this thing it doesn't murder me in one hit. Because here we go.
All right. So that's the end of everything you're doing?
Yep.
All right. We then enter on the entrance of which you guys just came in through.
Okay. Oh god, what's flanking us?
From behind, it hasn't entered the room yet,
Good thing I
but
went to
you
the other
see
side.
a lot of glowing red light.
Oh no.
Oh no!
Oh no no no.
Big
no,
brain rat!
Oh no 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 no. no.
It has not entered the room yet, and you don't know exactly what's in there, but
Uh,
it's just a glowing red light at this point.
Jared, grenade.
I think I
Jared,
take
grenade.
another swig of that vial.
Jared, grenade.
All right.
Where's the stink bombs? Do we have them?
I was actually just thinking the same thing.
we then move
Masks
on
on.
to
Sidman starts peeing in a rag.
the swarm that was attacking Jared's robot is next.
Yes. Are they still going after the robot?
Yeah.
It's definitely just sitting there stomping on repeat to no effect.
They do not hit it, and then the ones attacking the dog. What's your dog's AC?
16.
It was
16?
16, yeah.
It hits.
Fuck.
Oh shit. Dog's
and
getting nipped.
they do 2 damage.
Okay.
All right. Next, we have Kyle.
Hi.
You have just seen Madison send a bolt of electricity from her into this black darkness.
Yeah, Maddie is
and
spitting
it
lightning.
Literally just absorbed it and then grew eyes of some sort.
Ah.
Maddie gave it the ability to see. Congratulations. You are
I
now
made
being targeted.
sentience.
So there's no damage on him, I see? On it?
It does not look
It
like
just
it has taken
absorbed
damage.
it. Literally gobbled up the lightning and grew eyes from it.
Yep.
Okay.
What would you like to do?
I don't know.
Uh,
I'm gonna cast Guiding Bolt at it.
All right.
See what. There you go. Okay.
Go ahead and make me an attack roll.
Yes, sir. Oh my god. All right. You sure I don't add my my proficiency to it?
What are you rolling?
A D20.
Are you rolling the hit or the damage?
Yeah, the hit. For the hit.
So the hit is your whole spellcasting attack modifier, so it would be your ability score and your proficiency modifier.
So it's 6.
Yes.
Yes. For the attack, I would believe it's +6. That makes sense.
That's what it says at the near the top of your spell sheet.
And
just to hit though.
That's to hit. Yes.
and then the damage is not going to include the proficiency. It's
Oh.
just going to be the ability.
Yeah, it's 6.
So
Okay, so I got a 13.
13. That should hit.
Oh, it does.
Yeah, that hits this.
Cool, cool, cool,
Sick.
cool, 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 cool.
All right. How much damage and what
Let
type of
me
damage?
see.
This is guiding
It
bolt.
does. Yes, it does radiant damage, and just
Ooh, radiant. That's not fire or ice.
and it's 4d6. So let me go out. Just got a bunch of dice everywhere now.
Ah, the
Right.
struggle.
All right. One more. Okay. 10, 14, 17? 17.
17.
Yep. 17 radiant damage. And the next attack made against this target before the end of your next turn. Oh, and if your next turn has advantage. Cool.
All right.
It does something.
So, Kyle hiding behind the little bar with a second version of him. Actually, who do you send this from? Do you send this from the one standing in front of the bar, or you from behind the bar?
It's gonna be from the one behind the bar.
So
Mm,
you,
Very
sorry.
important.
you.
Yeah.
Behind the bar, Kyle pokes his head up, and a blast
Even
of
further
light comes
pain.
from him. And
Yeah.
as it hits this darkness, you see a massive hole just appear where those eyes were, as
Oh.
it scorches and burns this
Ooh.
darkness.
Radiant good. Radiant good.
Wow, that radiant blast was pretty good, yeah. Sala. Okay, so for my bonus action, I will attack with the spiritual weapon.
All right. What? How does that work? I'm
So it's going to
guessing-
make an attack using his spellcasting attack modifier. So int and proficiency, or wisdom and proficiency.
Yeah.
And then it's going to deal a d8 plus your int modifier. Or I'm sorry,
Yeah.
wisdom.
What type
modifier.
of damage is this? It would be the weapon itself.
I think it's force damage.
Force. Okay.
Yes.
Weird.
So it's just sort of like it's the direct magic damage. I think like magic missile, for example, is force damage. It's just the application of energy.
Okay.
All
right.
So here we go again. I got 19 plus. What is it? 3, 6, 6. 19 plus 6. Right? Right, guys? 25.
Okay. 25 to hit.
There
Oh,
you
good, I hit.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
All right.
1d8. I got an 8 plus my spell modifier. Or
Which would be
spell
the
casting
3
ability.
from your wisdom.
3.
Yes.
11. All right.
11.
11 damage.
All right.
And I'm going to have my illusion swing the axe.
But the axe is like up in front of you guys near where the door used to be, and you guys are a good distance away, including your illusion is a good distance away.
Oh.
Yeah, you have a
Yeah,
floating
you're standing
axe.
back from it.
Yeah,
Never mind.
there's a
I'm gonna have
floating
my
axe at the
You're
illusion-
hiding
far
behind
end.
I'm
of
going
the
to have
room.
my illusion just put his hand out and force the axe to attack.
Yes.
I mean, no, the spiritual weapon does just float out there. Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
I just
just-
want
he's
him-
pretending he's a Jedi.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, that's fair.
Let me have my illusions.
And this
Entering-
axe starts slashing into darkness. You think it's doing damage.
Yeah, that's doing something.
It's cutting it.
Okay.
All right.
Are you swinging like you're swinging the axe? You're like playing VR.
Yeah.
The illusion of him is playing VR.
Yeah,
So what's
yeah.
really happening here?
It's
All right.
just Two of us standing
He's
in
playing
room.
him who's playing an illusion who's playing an axe.
Yeah.
So the darkness, which no longer has eyes from where you hit it with the beam of lights, creeps forward a little bit more
Oh boy.
and then snatches up your axe.
Delicious. Oh god, now it's gonna grow a
So,
weapon.
wait, it's just gone?
It's gonna grow.
You no longer feel the presence of the axe in the room.
It ate it.
Fuck.
Is his concentration on the spell broken?
Technically, yes.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
All right. And then okay, that's that. In our other
It'd almost be
dimension,
scarier if it wasn't broken, not gonna lie.
in our other dimension, we see Kyle and all of his tattoos on his body start to light up.
Oh Jesus.
This looks healthy.
And now it is Mitchell's turn.
Well,
So you are currently within
Big.
5 feet of rat swarm number 2. About, I'm going to say 10 feet past that is where Jared and Kyle Madison are.
mm-hmm.
To your left is about 10 feet is rat swarm number 1 and the robot. You are about 20 feet from the entrance.
Okay. Well, I will go to the swarm that's like 5 feet away. I'm just gonna smack them.
All right. Do all of your stuff.
Yeah.
Do the thing. We need a D&D math song.
do 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 do.
So
Precisely.
I'm gonna hex him and then booming blade
All right.
to do the same fucking thing I did
the
last time.
wombo combo. You still got
The
that D4 as well.
The D&D math song has to be that shitty elevator music Jared found.
Oh my god.
That
No.
was hilarious.
18. I'm assuming an 18 hits.
Yes. Yes.
8
Neato.
D4 D6 11 damage.
11 damage.
Oh, actually, hang on. I can re-roll the D4.
Oh, cool.
12 damage.
12 damage.
Great weapon fighting works with long swords.
All right. So, technically, at this point, you don't think it should be considered a swarm of rats anymore, but they're still
There's a couple.
standing. You know, you might call it a duo or trio of rats.
A rat.
There is rat.
All right. And then we move
yeah,
back
that's the end
up
of it.
to Chris. Oh, were you done? Sorry.
Yep.
Okay. Now it's Chris's turn.
Okay. Kaylee's gonna roll her attack roll. Does a 5 hit?
I'm sorry, but
Oh.
no.
Okay, cool.
Bjork,
All right.
Bjork.
Yeah, Bjork. All right. I guess I'm gonna roll a bow attack then.
All right.
Bow attack?
Well,
Bow's
what?
not attacking anything.
I'm
Ha.
over here.
Bo is basically a pacifist.
I'm assuming a 19 hits.
19 hits.
Okay. Then
Just imagining Bo wailing on someone now.
I'd be crying.
Imagine
4,
bow.
5 damage.
All right. Chris loads up his arrow, flies across the room, goes between the dog's legs, and
Whoa.
skewers 3 rats as a shish kebab.
Oh yeah.
Congratulations, swarm number 2 is dead.
Okay. I'm
You
going
just
to
kill
use
3
my
rats with 1 crossbow.
yes. I'm going to use my bonus action to transfer the hunter's
Robin Hood
mark over
shit.
to the other swarm.
Hunter's Mark on Swarm 2. Swarm 1? Okay.
Does Hunter's
Yes.
Mark really go on the whole swarm, or is it just one rat in the swarm?
It's the
Well-
thought.
Or
Yeah,
is
it's
it
the
or is
thought
it
that
like
matters.
each one gets their own like tiny hunters mark?
Oh my god, that's how you'd have to do the animation.
Yeah. Alright, and then I'm gonna roll my extra attack on that swarm. 12 plus 6, I'm assuming that hits.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, and then 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 damage.
12 damage. Okay.
Yes.
All right. Then
Rolling
we,
an 8 on a d8 always feels good.
we move back into the other dimension. Madison, you've just witnessed Kyle shine light and the darkness get hurt pretty significantly, it looks.
All right. I will try to finish it off, possibly with
Please,
my witch bolt.
please.
Isn't the witch bolt what created it?
The
No.
Oh,
is that what you used last time?
Yeah.
It did not. I'm going to say this. It did not appear to hurt it at all.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, so it's immune to what, like melee and I don't know.
What
listen.
Jared is witnessing and what
Yeah,
you
I
guys
was
are
looking at
witnessing
the slime thing. You're
are
looking at a
two
freaky
different
tentacle
things.
core.
Okay. So
Yeah, the only thing that we know that yours is weak or resistant to, it doesn't like radiant, and it didn't give a damn about lightning.
Yeah.
So that actually did no damage.
Yeah.
Oh great. Okay.
Sala reiterates.
So cancel that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So
But your arrow that you did shoot at it at the very beginning did hurt it.
can I just throw my crossbow at it then? Because I have no arrow.
Bludgeoning damage.
Literally.
I will perfectly
Start
allow it.
throwing furniture.
do
I'm
you
just gonna
do you
start,
not
like-
have other spells?
I
Make a
do,
Molotov
I'm just-
cocktail.
I don't know what will work.
I
Do you
mean,
have
if
anything
light
that does
works, then
radiant damage?
maybe fire. Fire is light adjacent.
Yeah. That I mean that's what, the only other one I was thinking.
Light adjacent.
Oopsies.
Like if we make it a wheel of the elements, like it's
I
gonna
mean,
be,
you're not
it's gonna be
wrong.
close.
Did you say you had a fire spell of some sort that you wanted
Yeah,
to do?
yeah.
All
I'll
right.
just do that.
What is with that?
Don't we have a table of
Fire
elements?
bolt.
Firebolt.
I cantrip.
Hell yes, firebolt's
Okay.
baller, dude. Yeah, who needs a crossbow when you have firebolt? Legitimately.
17 for my attack. Oh, do I have to do
well,
wild?
Yeah,
You
would have
only
to
do
wild
Oh.
first. But we'll take that
Wait,
roll that you
no,
just did.
Is the wild a separate roll, or is it just on critical failures to attack?
So you roll the wild at the beginning of it all. If it is a 1, then we roll the D100.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Immediately
So-
after you cast a spell, it's its own D20. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
So you want me to roll again then for the wild magic?
That
Yeah.
that roll that you just did was for the
The wild magic roll. The
Yes.
16. Oh, okay.
All right.
yeah,
Well, that was a 10, so without the
Same.
bonus.
yeah. So
Right.
it's
So
okay.
either way,
So now roll
not a
again
1.
for the actually spells don't have a 2 attack, do they? You just
Some
no, this
do.
one.
Oh
yeah,
no, this
it's
one's an attack spell.
Firebolt is
Yeah.
a cantrip,
Yeah.
so it has a
ranged spell
roll
attack.
because it's free to cast.
So yeah, now you do your spell attack portion.
Okay. 24.
24
I'm
will
getting
hit.
lucky tonight. Okay.
Hell yeah.
And what type of damage does it do? But fire, of course.
Fire.
But, I mean-
okay. 1d10. Oh, 2d10. Psych.
Oh yeah.
5. 8.
8 damage.
Mhm.
All right.
Is it flammable by chance?
Fire flings from your hand, I guess, flies into this beast, and it just lights up all over its body, and it starts to recoil from the flames.
Maddie,
Finally.
is your fire bolt a bolt from your crossbow?
No.
Oh, damn.
Straight from my fist.
Fair enough. You're just punching, and it fires a bolt of flame.
That's just fire bending.
Yeah.
That's
I
that's pretty
hurl
sick,
a
too.
mote of fire. So
So, from the other side, we see this black ooze start to bubble,
Oh boy.
and then it is Mitchell's turn.
Okay. I'm just gonna hit the same dudes.
Oh.
But I have a spare.
Mitchell, the swarm that you're talking about just got killed by Chris.
3.
So you can try to attack
Another
the
one.
other swarm, or try to help the situation with
The
where
slime.
yeah.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea. Can I see the slime?
Sidman looks a little in over his head.
Yeah, if you can run up to
Without
it and do
moving,
something.
can I see the slime?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Okay. And I'm going to hex it, and then Eldritch Blast.
All right. Go ahead and make me that stuff.
So, do 1d20 plus. Want to say my spell bonus is an 8? Yes.
Big boy.
And I somehow does a 10 hit.
I actually have to double check this now. A 10 does not hit this one.
Well, okay.
Uh-oh.
All right. Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah, that's my action.
I didn't want to, did you want to move at all or anything?
Nah.
Okay. All right. We then move on to Chris. There's
Give me
one
half a
swarm
second.
left in the room. There is the black ooze on the wall. And there is light coming from the cave that has not reached you guys yet.
Oh god, I forgot that was coming.
Don't worry, I think I have a solution for that.
Okay.
Okay, so
Tenelia,
Um,
are we ready for whatever's coming that way?
Acalia is gonna swap to that other swarm.
Okay.
Try to hit that. Does a 7 hit?
7 does not hit.
Fuck. Okay. Well, roll to attack with my bow.
Mm-hmm.
15 plus 6, 21. That hits. D8 and then D6. 7, 8, 9, 10 damage.
10 damage. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Still alive.
Yes. Yes.
All right. One more bow attack.
All right.
Don't attack bow.
Does an 8 hit?
No.
Fuck.
Damn,
All right.
dude.
So
Wow.
then
Where do those rolls go?
I'm gonna use a bonus action to take that concoction that
Oh, no.
Sidman made.
Oh no.
And I'm going to toss that through the doorway where the fucking red light is coming from.
Like,
Okay.
as you hurl it, Sidman, like, realizes something and begins to shout, "Nowhere in sight!"
That's why I'm gonna toss it through that opening.
That is your one means of escape, quote unquote.
It's fine. It'll disperse in a little bit.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
Tenelia, having, like, covered herself in animal feces before to mask her scent hunting animals, doesn't give a single fuck. So,
So,
It's fair.
as a result, the bottle goes flying.
uh-huh.
I need a roll to see how well you are throwing this.
Okay.
So,
Athletics check or
I'm using this as an improvised weapon.
okay.
So I need a d20 to hit.
Okay. I'm assuming I don't have any hit bonuses to this, right?
I mean,
No.
thrown weapons.
This
Okay.
is
16.
16.
Yeah.
You throw it in the cave as best as you can, the entrance that you came through.
Yeah.
And it goes in. You're not sure how far, but you can smell in this room. You don't want to go down there right now, is the
Yeah.
best way to put it.
Yeah.
All right.
Correct.
Okay. And then
Oh, that's it. Nothing about the red. Okay.
we'll get to that when it comes to its turn.
Oh,
In
boy.
the other realm, we have Madison.
Mhm.
The darkness seems to have been hurt by your flames.
Perfect.
Kyle is hiding behind the bar. Kyle is also standing beside you.
Okay.
Okay, that hurt my brain for just a moment, but I think I got it.
Kyle, a boss? Question mark.
Thing 1 or thing 2?
Okay. I'm just gonna go ahead and firebolt it again.
I respect it.
All right.
Firebolt is legitimately like a sorcerer's main weapon, probably.
Yeah, and fire is fine. So,
Fire's pretty tight.
ooh, 6 for my wild damage, and then
For your okay.
I mean not damage.
Yeah.
You know the thing.
Your chance roll.
Yes.
All right. So you're good.
Okay.
Yeah. It's only on the one, which is bad.
Yeah. 12 attack.
12 to attack. Let me double check. That hits this, yes. And then damage.
3.
3 damage? Alright.
Yeah.
Okay. You send another fire into it. It screeches or something like that. You hear some noise. It doesn't have a mouth. It doesn't make noise, but you hear screeching.
Spooky.
Got cattle whistling in the aether.
All right. Next we move on to Jared.
Hello.
This black ooze, which you have looked at, is it looks as if it's boiling, but it doesn't appear to be hot. You're a little bit confused, as this does not normally sound like what a slithering tracker should be doing.
Well, it seems like it's being affected by something. Maybe it's building up pressure inside, and if we're able to puncture it, it may just splatter all over the walls and we'll be done with it. Yes, no, this is exactly what we need. And Sidman takes like a half a step back, and he fishes that cord from around his belt. He scoops a pebble off the ground, which he like rubs a weird piece of paper on. He's got this like little packet of paper that he unwraps. He rubs the rock around it, and it comes out a little shinier.
Sidman just has papers on him. Okay.
Yeah.
I see
Stunner.
where we're at.
And he plops the rock down in a little pouch in the middle of the string before he starts spinning it around above his head. And he's gonna fling this rock with his sling as hard as he can at that slime. See if he can pop.
At practically point-blank range, how could he miss?
Absolutely, right? Yeah, no, I'm not about to roll a 2. Like, come on. It's gonna be easy. Okay, wait, what's my
Wait,
modifier
hang on,
this
are you-
fucking thing? So I'm casting a magic stone on a pebble with a bonus action,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'm gonna use my main action to attack it with the sling.
Yep.
So ranged weapons do get used at disadvantage in melee range.
I said I'm taking a step back. The slime seems busy.
He did say take a step back. My comment was more for how could he possibly miss at like 5 feet from it, or
Fair
10
enough.
feet, or whatever it is?
I'm assuming I'm not taking an attack of opportunity.
You do not. No.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm gonna be rolling at a +4, and that ends up being totally cocked because it landed on a mound of dried paint on my fucking. Oh god. And I'm assuming that a 22 hits.
A
So
22 does hit. The pebble
deal
flies into this thing, piercing
10
it.
damage with a
Good
d6
Christ.
of 5 and a +5 for the added intelligence bonus of the magic stone.
All right.
And I think
Oh,
that's
what
dealing.
types of damage?
I don't.
That's-
I'm hoping that's magic damage. I didn't actually check that. Fuck. Okay, so yeah, I imbuse it with magic, so it is magical,
Yeah,
but
I will consider it.
it is
magic.
technically it is magical bludgeoning damage.
Yeah. Magic bludgeoning.
Okay.
The best type of bludgeoning.
Absolutely.
So, the magical rock flies into this thing, and where you hit leaves a little hole to where you can see your friends and a boss's glowing tattoos, which are just getting brighter by the second.
Sidman
like, well,
pulls
forgive-
out welding
forgive me.
goggles.
Forgive me if this goes wrong, but And the
From
rock.
the other side of the room, i.e., the entrance, where the red light is, it got brighter and brighter, and as soon as that stench started happening, you hear squealing and not hundreds, but lots of rats that were heading down this tunnel have decided it is too rancid to proceed any further.
I'm a fucking
Oh, yeah.
genius.
Holy shit!
They have a good sense of smell, man.
I am a fucking genius.
Oh man.
And
See, it pays off finding smelly herbs.
the red light starts to fade. It has not faded all the way, but it starts to.
It's receding. We're safe for a little longer. Let's see if we can get these assholes out of this goo.
We have one more. I think we're gonna be okay, boy.
I don't know how long it'll last, but let's just hope the smell doesn't draft in here too much. Oh god, I can
Upon-
already smell it.
Upon this, it moves to Kyle's turn in the alternate dimension.
Hi guys.
Hey, Kyle!
Okay. So how close is it to us?
It has been encroaching every so bit, but you guys are still fairly safe.
Okay. I am going to cast Toll of the Dead on
Uh-oh.
him. What?
If you would read that out to us.
You point at one creature you see within range, and the sound of a what is that word?
A
Dolores
Dolores.
bell
Dolores?
rings the air around it for a
Bad
moment.
sounding.
The target must succeed a wisdom saving throw or take 1d8 to necrotic damage. If the
fuck is this
target is
voice?
missing any of its hit points, it instead takes 1d12 necrotic damage. Okay.
Yeah, and since I'm assuming this thing has
Yeah.
received damage from one of these attacks,
It must
Yeah.
make a wisdom
That'd be
saving throw.
A wisdom saving throw.
All
if
right.
it is not something that has a wisdom score,
Gotta beat a 14.
then it just doesn't
think-
it doesn't
wait.
care.
Is that mine? Saving throw DC.
You. All right. And. All right. So you send off your magical attack,
Yep.
and the black pudding does not move at all. It seems not to care.
Of course, you don't use necrotic damage. All right. I'm gonna hit it with my hammer again.
Was it?
Or
I think
my
that was attack.
axe.
Oh no, this is your hammer that's floating across the room. Okay.
Yeah.
The one that got eaten.
Oh. Never mind. I end my turn.
All right.
I'm gonna say, Sala, get back!
Sala, who has decided not to jump behind the bar.
Why aren't you listening to me? And
It's fine.
Every little thing
We're gonna be
is
alright.
gonna be alright.
Okay, Kyle.
Do I have any
So,
bonus?
the darkness encroaches, and from Jared's side, the
Mm-hmm.
normal dimension or whatever,
Mhm. Oh, okay, yeah.
a face starts to form from the ooze,
Oh, that's
and it starts to scream at you.
that's not
Luckily-
normal.
Luckily, you took a potion that makes you immune to fear.
Hell yeah, brother.
And I guess you just see this and you're just like, oh, okay, that's weird.
Man, that seems like it should be really concerning.
All right, Mitchell, your turn.
Ugh. I'm going to do the thing.
Against
Excellent.
the
Against the guy,
which one? We have the
the bad one.
slithering one, and we have the rats that are still in the room.
The slithering thing. Whichever is further away.
The
Further-
Schleem.
They're approximately equidistant.
Okay, then the slithering one.
Slithering
I'm
one.
going
I was
to.
gonna say, I thought Ted was right up by me in the slime.
No, he decided to stay in place.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
The slime died, right?
Nope.
No.
Oh, then it's still hexed.
No, you hexed the rats.
But when they die, I can move.
He moves
my
the hex around.
Oh, you moved the hex to the slithering. I forgot about that. Yes,
Yes.
it's still hexed. Yes.
So I'm just gonna, since I don't have to waste a bonus action on that bad boy.
You got a little
What
bit of
other
extra
thing?
playtime, huh?
Mm-hmm. What other bonus actions can I do?
Cantrip attacks, maybe? No.
Hmm.
Sometimes those are bonus actions.
Um.
Actually, no. I think cantrip attacks are almost.
My
exclusively
bonus action, I'm going to Hexblade's Curse It, which is basically Hex but different.
Precisely.
So I'm going to 1d20 plus 8 to attack it with Eldritch Blast. Does an 11 hit?
11 does not hit.
God
Bruh.
damn.
Someday, Ted. Someday.
Okay, that's my turn.
Okay. Chris
Yeah.
moves on to you. We have the swarm of rats still in this
Oh
room.
yeah, that swarm is still okay. Oh, I collapsed all my sheets. Hang on a minute. Here we go. All right, so Kalia,
Mhm.
fucking, does a 15 hit.
15 hits.
Thank God. Okay, she can finally be useful.
Good dog.
2d4 plus 2. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 damage.
7 damage.
Yeah. All right, and then bow attack.
Okay.
What is that?
All alone.
What is that? It's below my speaker. 11 plus 6. That definitely hits.
Yes.
And then that is a D8, right? Yeah. 5, 6, 7, 8 damage.
Okay.
And then another bow attack. 12. Does a 12 hit?
12 hits.
Okay. 5, 6, 7 damage.
I never knew you
7
had such a
damage.
problem with bow.
All right.
I know, right?
And with that final shot, you skewered the last rat to
Hell
the
yeah.
ground.
Hell yeah.
Just
All right.
pinning each individual rat to the ground, arrow by arrow.
Yep.
All right. So there are no current normal creatures in this room. Just the like the slithering tracker that is wrapped around Boss and Sala.
Mm.
The red light seemed to be fading, so you guys are out of the. I don't know the phrasing. Just
We
you're
have
okay
a
for right now.
we have a moment before we're under attack again. I think thanks to the stink bomb. Thank you for that, Tanelia. Does anybody have? We need some sort of magical damage.
One-
Something other
You
than
guys
fire or ice.
are still in initiative because
Oh, okay. Because
It's
we're
still
still counting
considered a
down the turns
creature.
until that big creature. Oh yeah, because I guess we're kind of fighting against the slime.
yep,
Okay, so I won't.
you're
have
fighting on
6
two
minutes
different
of
fronts.
conversation.
Is the reason for this. So,
Okay.
Kyle.
Oh, and we've got to kind of we have to stay in initiative for them too.
Yes.
Oh, actually, hang on a second.
Mm-hmm.
Do I? Is this magic?
I'm assuming you are going to start going towards that slithering tracker with your movement.
Hang on. I'm trying to see if I have any. Nope. I mean, yeah, I'm gonna check it out, but for the most part, I think I'm just gonna slash cheer on my teammates. Because
Eileen, you must have
yeah.
some sort of holy, I don't know, sacred fire thing. No, what idol do you worship?
Right now,
Finger gun don't work.
we move on to Kyle is next.
Hi guys.
Kyle.
Yeah.
You've been wailing on this thing for a little while. It seems to have reacted to your radiant damage and the fire damage. It seemed immune to electricity. Where are we doing to this thing next?
Okay. Hey. I don't have anything else.
also Cap is raiding with us tonight, by the way.
Cool. I know.
Let's do guiding bolt again. Do it.
Guiding bolt, that's the radiant one, yeah?
Yep.
Alright. Okay. Go ahead and make me an attack roll.
Interesting.
And if guiding bolt's effect is already on it, then you
Yep.
should have advantage, right?
That should have happened earlier, but it's fine.
Oh.
20. 24. 20 to hit, sorry.
It hits.
Oh, cool. Oh. 8. Yeah, it's just 8. Plus my. Yeah, it's just 8. Never mind.
Yike.
All right. And with that 8.
To be
The
fair, it is the
lights-
door.
It's not the door, Jared. No matter how many times.
You
it's
can't
not the
convince
door.
me otherwise.
With that, your light hits the creature, and it just all the way through, and it all disappears.
Oh.
Burns up.
Upon this happening, the blue lady, bluish gray person, appears behind the counter next to you. And she's like, she says something along the lines of, "Good work. Good work. So, you lost your memories. You probably won't get the while, and she starts to fade away as her voice starts to cut in and out of existence.
She's breaking up.
Who are you?
I thought that was Bo's mic
Can you-
breaking
Yeah, I
up.
thought that
Same.
too.
I was like, oh fuck.
Voice acting,
there-
yeah.
Why didn't you help? What do you do? Who are you?
And then you both wake up surrounded by a little bit of black ooze as Kyle comes to full light as all of his tattoos glow, and the ooze explodes all around
Ah, I got in my hair.
Don't leave.
Upon that note, with your entrance kind of stinky, we shall end
If
the
you know
session.
what I mean.
Hell yeah.
Oh man, bro, I was not kitted out for a big battle.
Mm.
Thank
Stress.
goodness.
I mean, we had just fought rats.
Yep. That was my plan.
And during said rat fight, Jerry goes, I really don't have spells for combat. So it was like, you know what? Do it again.
I
Kyle,
mean, hey, that's how you.
I would like to make the note that right now, you currently have one of your foci attuned to your tattoos. You have the light cantrip whenever you want to use it.
Oh.
Who? Who's that?
Ooh.
You, the only one with
Me?
tattoos.
The
I
only
have
one
the-
who does not have dark vision.
Oh,
Can now
that was
glow at
right.
will.
Oh my god.
And blind the rest of the party.
Hell
That's
yeah.
Sweet.
rad. Give away my position.
Yeah, brother. Oh, dude, you're gonna be such a great distraction.
You're gonna
We
be
can
a
make you
light
into a
guy.
glowing
He's
Godzilla.
He's bait.
My whole thing is
I don't know. Is he so much bait or is he more intimidation? Because if a glowing lizard comes leaping at you,
Yeah,
Dude,
fair
I'm gonna
enough.
enlarge him. He's gonna start glowing. We're gonna start flinging
Wait, hang on.
fireballs over
that's
the
just a
horizon.
dragon.
Yes.
This is just
Bro,
this is a discount dragonborn. Hang on.
Bruh, if we ever need to like trick a duke into running away from his castle or something, we are set.
how often can I use that?
It's a
Um,
cantrip. You can use it at will.
am going to
cantrip? I can use
rate
it-
this session 2 out of 10. Needs more cobbler.
Needs more shoes. Yeah, definitely. I'm sorry. I didn't. There was no fashion in this
Dude.
episode.
That's cool. Thanks,
Kyle,
bro.
I do want to say I need to double check to see if it's a cantrip or a spell or something. To
Okay.
see how many times a day you can use it.
Yeah, because
feel
I
like
think
a
the
cantrip.
tattoo things are an actual thing. That yeah,
No,
we'll have rules.
I'm basing it off the tattoos from Tasha's Cauldron of Everything.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Please be a cantrip. I just
Yeah,
wanna
this is
be
something
mad.
that Kyle has got before he lost his memories.
Oh,
Yeah.
And it is something that the ghost, gray person who
Bro, we're getting some
has
backstory.
Shaw's voice as one of her voices.
the witches one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, this like drow-looking bitch
So,
who's
bro.
talking like a witch.
Yeah.
You're gonna like write down all the stuff that you told me this
Ha!
episode
I
about
will
going
send
the
it to
big
you.
City. Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Go-
Yeah.
Big city. The
I just-
dwarves. We gotta kill them. We're attacking.
Yeah,
them.
they said
So-
you will recognize the door. What was it?
Yeah.
When we get to the
You-
city?
You
Excuse
can't
me?
miss it.
You can't miss it.
Bro, are we gonna experience the Oblivion Crisis?
Well, all I can say is that you guys have finally started getting plot points.
Yeah,
Thank you,
brother.
Oh.
So where do we spend our plot points?
So,
Can I buy
I don't-
plot armor?
I don't know exactly how long that session went on, but all I know is that I got the achievement 500 fish, and when I
Damn.
started, I had 0 progress on that.
Shit.
So
2 hours?
Yeah, you went ham. I stopped that for a while.
I
couldn't keep
I was
fishing.
not being efficient
well,
with my
see,
time.
I needed to do this because I needed to be able to make food for myself for raid.
Yeah.
So
I just got fishing 169.
Hmm.
nice.
Oh, so a question I have. The actual combat progression. How
Progression?
understandable was it for you guys? How smoothly did that go? Like,
I
What do you mean?
I feel like I had a pretty decent idea in my head of where things are, but I'm pretty used to keeping track of those.
mhm.
Oh, okay. I would prefer to
I
see it
liked-
more, but I can do
I
it.
liked that you described the opening that was created. That's a good thing a good way to handle the lack of physical.
Alright, Ted,
board.
toss me an invite.
Cool.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty clear.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Like, good visuals.
Needs more cobbler.
Okay, cool.
Needs more cobbler.
So
Jeez.
did I just waste all those spells while I was asleep?
You were
Oh,
asleep. You did not.
You
So I
just
have
but a
all my
dream.
spell slots.
Hey.
But
Yo.
your dream self thought.
So you're gonna have to carry, dude.
No.
What?
So
Anyways, I'm gonna run to the bathroom. Thank you both so much for the awesome session.
yeah. So your dream
Okay.
self was keeping track of your spells as if.
Oh.
So your dream
Oh,
self
like in
might have
real
run
life.
out of spell slots, but you did not.
Okay. Oh. Okay.
Oh.
Cool.
Yeah. So
So weird.
with the slithering tracker, I merged slithering tracker and a black pudding into one creature.
Cool. Black pudding. What?
Yeah.
That's a creature in D&D.
Yep. And so
Slimes.
they
Okay,
kind of
um,
shared a health pool and kind of didn't.